Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Brother Martin, Marina Mistfire, and a new mod. Yes, that's true, I actually installed a new mod. You actually convinced me to get a mod. Oh boy, so I got some feedback on my talk in episode 70, was it? About like not wanting to use mods, and people understood me when it came to like the Quest Award Scaler mod, because that's too much of a drastic change and it gives me a big benefit. But you guys were still pretty adamant about it not being a problem that I used mods that make tedious tasks more easy to do. In the sense that when I'm selling items right now, if I want to sell one arrow, for example, and I'm in the store, I click it and I get up a menu. How many do you want to sell? I hold down, I pull it over to the left to get it to 1, click OK, and then I press yes on the confirmation. So it's 4 clicks. Click, 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 click. 4 clicks in order to sell one item. And when I'm going to be training mercantile, meaning selling thousands of items, you guys were gracious enough to allow me to download a mod called Toggleable Quantity Prompt. It basically makes it more akin to Morrowind style of selling. So if I'm in my inventory right now, actually let's go find a shopkeeper so I can show it off. If I hold down Control, I can sell one at a time. If I hold down Shift before I click, I will sell the whole stack of items without having to go through the prompt. This is going to make navigating shops...
no problem traveling from the Imperial City to Leyawen. If you're a wizard and can walk on water. I'd stay off the roads, though.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Speaking of walking on water, we do actually have some boots that can help us out in that regard. Stop changing the... It's scrolling in my Word document when I'm scrolling in the list over here, and it's really annoying me. River walking boots. I actually kind of want to use these. I mean, we have no other boots at the moment. Somebody pointed out that I left my feather shoes at home, and you're completely right. I'm silly. We have these savage gauntlets though, and if we equip them, they will actually fortify our strength so we can carry more. So that's pretty cool, although of course we'll do less magic damage and such. Hello.
A pleasure to speak with you.
I just came to barter.
Have a look at my wares.
Oh.
I'm sure there's something to suit you.
I'm sure there's something to suit me. So yeah, I can actually sell anything to anybody. So you see these elven arrows. If I wanted to sell them to her, actually, let's do the steel arrows. I'll do the elven. I'll hold down Control.
You drive it.
I can sell them one by one. I mean, I kind of needed those arrows. We got Dwarven, whatever. You see that? That is so good. It's so good. And if I hold down Shift, I can sell an entire stack of something. So that mod is now officially going to be implemented, so thanks for your feedback on that, and you guys are right. There's no point having an arduous task like that when we can simplify it, and it doesn't detract from the overall game too much. I'm not that much of a purist.
Another satisfied customer.
Oh, you satisfy me, Davella.
Bye.
Speaking of satisfied customers... Hello, Lithnilian. Do you know what I had to go through to get your research notes from that damn cave?
I hope your expedition has been more successful than mine.
Don't give me that sour face.
Splendid! Just splendid. I almost feared that you'd never return. I'm glad to see I was incorrect. As promised, I'd like to compensate you for your efforts.
3 potions of invisibility. It's not very good. It's really not very good. I guess it depends on my level.
Keep yourself safe, my friend.
I mean, I'll take him. I could probably sell him for a little bit, right? I don't know if they were worth the trouble. 120. It's an okay price. We're still level 12, aren't we? I said I wanted to go and sleep, but I sort of forgot about it. Also, we have our intelligence drained a little bit. Did we get something without me noticing? You know what? I really gotta go and get back to town now. Our inventory is full of loot. We have some conditions that we need to cure. Plus, we want to sell off some goods. We want to sell off goods, cure ourselves, sleep in a bed, level up to level 13 before we continue. But now that we have these brand new boots that we found a few episodes ago, Water is no longer a problem. This is the river walking boots. And, whoops, that didn't mean to do that. Whip. They will allow us to, wait, did I just see, I saw somebody run on the bridge here. Is that my, no, I think that was just an Imperial Eden Forester. Right? Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Oh no! The courier lady! No, if the wolves get her, then how will I get my Black Horse Courier? Maybe this is vengeance for not giving me a copy that one time, I remember. You sneaky. Sorry, only one copy per customer, you said. Well, now you're gonna die. I'm coming! Oh god, look at that. Oh, that poor woman. Hey, Wolfie. That's a regular wolf, wow. You know what, I can't be bothered. Let the wolves have her. She's probably gonna get away. It's fine, it's fine. She's gonna get away. I do want to stop by Breville. It's the closest city. And getting to do some towny stuff right now is actually gonna be quite important because Wendelbek's going to be such an amazingly awesome ruin to check out. There's gonna be so much stuff there that, yeah, I really want to do my best. Now I want to try and avoid the realm into the Shivering, the portal to the Shivering Isles over there. A strange door in the Nibben Bay. So I'm gonna try to actually walk around it because I don't really want it on my map. It's just how I am. I would prefer to play the game without the Shivering Isles installed, but as I pointed out in early episodes, when I tried to play with the game not installed, bad things happened. So I got like missing textures in the Nibben Bay, and the quest still showed up in my vlog. My vlog? My log. I don't think they got Cyrodiil vlogs. Imagine that, huh? Imagine if Marina was a vlogger. Whoom. Ba-doomp. Whoomp. Ba-doomp. And we could pop the acrobatic antics and actually get quite some speed on us. While acrobatic antics and everything is popped right now, we have 217 speed. That's not bad. Plus, you know, 196 acrobatics. It's not much. It's just a little extra. These river walking boots are really nice. They're making the trek over to Breville super convenient. Yes, let's just keep on walking. We might explore there one day, but before we can enter the realms of Sheogorath, I have to prove that I can actually conquer Cyrodiil first. This is the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge, not the Champion of the Shivering Isles challenge. Although some people have been wanting to actually try out this challenge in Skyrim, and I've encouraged people to try so. If I was to do one myself, I would probably rename it though to something like the Savior of Skyrim challenge. I don't know, I like the ring to that. That made me... How dare you use a lighten, a feather spell. Oh, of course. Can you guess why I suddenly couldn't move after reapplying that spell? It's because of my armor. My magic effectiveness has gone down. So now my feather spells are automatically worse. Doing. Doing. Oh wow, oh wow. That's a Bethesda game for you. That's a Bethesda game. Hello, Breville guards. You're sort of standing in my way.
Can I help you?
Can I help you? You're sort of just standing around here.
The Lonely Suitor is a fine place. Bogram Grogalish is very focused on making it a success.
Maybe we'll stop by and get a room.
Goodbye.
Doesn't really matter to me too much. I mean, we could just go and sleep in our house, but I'm really scared of bed bugs. It's Breville, okay? I don't wanna, I mean, there's probably a higher chance of getting that at an inn anyway, so I think we're...
Oh, my poor Aileron.
Oh yeah, that guy. So we have the widow of the man that we failed to save, and then we have the guy from the Nightmare who gave me a damage agility scroll. Good times. So, the fair deal. It's still open for business. What's the clock? It should be closing time, right? 6:55 p.m. Well, if you're still up and you're ready to sell, then I'll be there for you. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And we're going to take those off so I can do better magics. All the magics. Then we're going to find Thoronir's bargain. And I'm gonna touch you. Wow.
Good day.
Good day, my lady.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit.
800 gold. It's okay, I suppose. I wonder if I can push her even further. Now she does sell the Robe of Creativity, which is a fun little item, but not much more than that. Okay, so let's just start by selling off, like, let's try something a little cheap here. Like a light iron shields. Hold on, control. Boom. Yes, she agrees. Can we push it to 86?
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Oh, it seems like that is more than you'd usually pay. Can we push it all the way up to 89?
You're trying to drive me out of business.
Okay. 88. Oh, whoops, sorry. 88. Oh, look, Martin, he's really smug. He's really happy. Looks like he's been having a little bit of that drink there.
That's just not reasonable.
That's just not reasonable. Okay, so 87, is that where we're at, girl? That's where we're at. Okay, so we're going to sell off those. I like the Arrows of Burning, really. I'll keep those with me. Dwarven Bow of Absorb, I'll keep with me. It's the only one I have. I want to sell off
You've made a
couple of daggers. If you don't know why I insist on selling items one by one instead of, you know, doing the usual stack, it's because if you sell them one by one, you gain more mercantile experience because you get it per transaction, not amount of gold acquired overall.
You got a great deal there.
Goblin Totem Staff. I want to sell them, but not to her. Staff of Fire. I'm gonna get rid of the Staff of Sickness, I think. I really like it, but I can't be walking around with too many staffs.
You've made a
Staves.
good bit of gold.
I don't know. Because they weigh me down. Resist Shock Ring. Get rid of that as well. Brass Pearl. Chainmail stuff. I pick up light armor because it's so light.
For a good customer.
Good price for good customer. The Gold Emerald Ring would be really nice to enchant though with something. But I don't know if I want to do ring enchants just yet. We might want to think a little bit about that. Jade Necklace. I'll sell that stuff. Ring of Destruction we'll get rid of. Ring of Endurance we'll get rid of. Night Eye. That was an incredibly cheap price for that. I don't like the Night Eye effect. Riverwalking Boots I'm going to be keeping from now on because they almost weigh nothing. It's perfect. I'm glad we got that on a light armor piece. Robe of the Apprentice. I have to keep it. I'll just have it in my drawer, just as a little souvenir, you know, a memory of the time we became an apprentice. Sell the novice gear. Maybe we should stop by the alchemy shop and see if we can buy some journeyman gear. We do have to level up to level 13 though, so we can start finding expert gear in the wilds. This is what I wanted it. Look at this. Selling is so easy now. Look at this. One by one. Mercantile increased. Oh, I'm glad you guys managed to convince stubborn old me. Like, no, I want the pure experience of damaging my wrist to sell potions. This is what happens when you try to make potions too quick. You end up with this weird name potion.
That's a good deal.
That's a good deal. Poison of Silence. I mean, silence for 30 seconds is amazing for a mage, so... Anti-venom, cure disease, cure poison, dispel, frost shield, insight. Get rid of invisibility, we won't need those. We make our own where we're from, girl. I usually don't show these selling activities, but I don't need to cut away because this is what I used to do, you know? Click, 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 click. Click, click. And now I can do click, 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 click. You get it? Ah. Feels good to be me today. Restore personality. I got a lot of restores here. I probably should use them for some of my stats, but I knew I was gonna go to church anyways. Skooma we're never selling. We're keeping that at home. Drain Magicka. I mean, that's kind of a fun one. That is kind of a fun one. I might keep that one around and try and use that. Damage magic I won't though. Good. Installation, shock shield, good. So we still have a couple of ingredients that I can mix up here and there. We'll do all the scrolls that we have that aren't important. And any of these sold, I don't think there are any of these soul gems I actually want to sell. I think we're good. These things though, let's get rid of them. How come we're still so heavy? What do I have on me that's weighing me down so much?
Fine. You drive.
I must have passed by something, right? Why am I so heavy? Oh, right. There's a lot of things that I actually didn't sell because she doesn't have the gold for it, like the Ferocious Cuirass and such. Is that really why I'm so heavy? 40,000 gold, by the way. Yeah. Is that what's weighing me down most of all? I just find myself with very little space right now. That's weird. I guess I am weighing that much. Wow, I just go onto that scale and suddenly... I mean, some of these potions probably weigh me down. Yeah, like the restore health here are really heavy stuff, you know? And probably some of these ingredients are weighing me down as well. Oh well, I think what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go home.
Bye.
I wanna head home. We're gonna go to our house, and I'm actually going to stash away a few things here in Breville. And then while we're on the way back to the Imperial City, I can stop by and get those items, because I want a very clear bag before we go doing what we gotta do.
What?
Now, before we depart for Leyawiin and Bogwater and Nocturnal Shrine and Wendelbek and all of those places, I think we want to stop by and talk a little bit with our Thieves Guild Doyen, who's in Breville. She might have a new mission. So I think we'll just sleep around, wait until morning, hit that level up. So enemies are going to get stronger, but at the same time we're going to be able to level up even more, get stronger, and also find more awesome gear, like expert alchemy equipment. It's the most amazing thing. Yesterday it was hard, and today it is easy. I think you got those two mixed around there, buddy. Just a good night's sleep, and yesterday's mysteries are today's masteries. Intelligence, willpower, and speed. Look at that. Speed's maxed out. Next up, strength, intelligence, willpower. Then intelligence gonna be maxed out. We got strength, willpower, agility, I suppose. I like agility more than personality or luck. Luck's going to be useless in the long run, pretty much. But so is personality after Thornir's bargain, so it really don't matter too much. This is my chest. We got a paintbrush here. That's good. I want to put away some things. And I probably also want to grind up a few potions. Alright, I'm just going to do a little bit of cleaning. This is the sort of stuff I can cut out, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, I think that's going to help a little bit. I put away some arrows, the totem staffs, the staff of fire, because we have the mace of flames now. A lot of different equipment, our lembics, a couple of potions, and some other miscellaneous things, just to make us a little lighter, just so we can have a bit more equipment with us. Oh, what a lovely day. What a lovely day that we are going to be out here in the wilds. Well, I think we are going to... Fighter's Guild takes us to Coral. That's not what we want. We want to go and find Misdirection. Okay, so I haven't actually delivered the Misdirection quest yet. Ah, it's been a little while since we did the Misdirection quest up in the Imperial City. So it's about time. She's probably been awaiting a response. Lucky old lady. Give me a smooch. Smoochy smooch. Right, I gotta go cure my ailments at the church before I forget. That's gonna feel good not seeing those red numbers anymore. The Great Chapel of Mara. Oh. Well, you know what they say. Mara protect us both. Wonderful. Feels good. Feels wonderful. That should fix our stats, right? Yeah, personality is being drained, but that's just because of the Scales of Pitiless Justice that I have in my inventory. And that trade-off is worth it. So I'm quite happy with how things are going. I bet she's inside. Cats, they usually don't like the water. They don't like to get wet, which must be problematic during certain acts. There you are, sitting inside, reading a book while it's a thunderstorm outside. That's really cozy, Skriva.
What can a humble doyen do for a sly thief?
You can... let's see... Which topic do I talk about here? Hieronymus Lex?
Hieronymus Lex has left the waterfront? Well done. Methradel's report tells me that you have done well. You have earned your reward. I am promoting you to Cat Burglar, which means you can use Luciana Galena of Breville as your fence. Congratulations on your new rank.
It's very fitting that I get Cat Burglar rank from a cat. So that's Misdirection completed. And do you have another job?
I have need of a very special book. The Lost Histories of Tamriel. The cat burglar Theranos was sent hunting in Skingrad for this book. However, Theranos has not been seen since. The Grey Fox himself hunts for this book. I need you to find Theranos. Help Theranos bring back this book. If Theranos is unwilling or unable, bring back the book yourself. Are you agreeable?
Sounds good.
That is good. Go to Skingrad. The trail starts there.
Lost Histories.
Shadow, hide the hunter.
Shadow, hide the hunter. Indeed, I did reach over 400 gold worth. That's why I could get the new quest straight away. So now we actually have a new fence here in Breville. That's interesting. So that's... I want to go and meet my fence here, just so I know who that is. And what kind of deals I can make with them. Alright, I dropped all of that stuff right here in the street and it's still around. That's cool. Because I want to see what kind of stuff I would be able to sell to her. Argonians come. I mean, what? What? Did you hear something? I thought I heard something in the thunder, but that must have just been my imagination. She just outside here?
Good morning.
Yeah, great morning. Mm-hmm. Gotta love the weather today, huh? So nice. Hold on, let me touch you.
Is this pleasure or business?
Oh wow, it really works. Let's trade.
You are one hot customer.
Oh wow, I'm just getting lots of compliments today. She's an expert. She's an expert though. That's the thing. She might have 1,000 gold, but she's a strong negotiator.
That seems a fair price.
Oh, she actually agreed to that on expert. That's pretty good. Alright, good. Good stuff, my lady. I can dig that. Well, good to know that we have her here, even though she's an expert. Apparently I can push her quite far and she has 1,000 golds.
Let's just keep this affair between the two of us.
Oh wow, this is, I don't know if I feel comfortable about this.
Shadow hide you.
Yeah, indeed. Shadow hide me in my dirty, dirty sins. Well, let's get the Renegade Shadow Scale on the map. So this is going to lead us to Bogwater. Before that, though, I think actually let's just keep Nocturnal on the map, perhaps. Can I just... I don't know if I can just clear the quest that I have active either. So I think we are going to go down, find Nocturnal, put it on the map. Oh, good, because that's not actually a cursor. Good, because we want to head over to Wendelbek. We probably won't be exploring it in this episode because I kind of want to dedicate an episode to it because it's going to be so huge. But we are going to be making the preparations for it. And now you've gotten a good introduction to the latest mod that is added to the list. Now somebody also talked about a hotkey mod, and I haven't really found a hotkey mod that I liked because I want it to be simple but functional. I want it to just be that I can use, instead of just using the numbers 1 to 8, if I can also hold down shift and use shift 1, shift 2, shift 3, you know, MMO style. If I could have more like that, because the mods I found, they've been very... The one, like the most popular one is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Involved. It covers a lot of things, and it has like auto casting of spells and such, and I just get really put off when I see that stuff because I want to try to retain that vanilla experience, you know? So if I find a suitable hotkey mod, then sure, but right now I think I really gotta warm up to it. Meanwhile, Marina Mistfire is just gonna run across Nibbin Bay here. Don't mind me! Haha! I'm off again! Uh-oh. Underwater! Get back up! Marina! There we go. She's fine. So these are very nice. As a master of acrobatics, you can actually jump on the surface of water, like even without water walking boots if you time it right, which is kind of a fun effect. I don't know if it's immensely useful. I guess what we could do though is that we can actually just walk up the... Oh wait, we don't want to go to the Silverfish River. We want to go further down to the Panther River. Alright, so we gotta go down. We could just walk across the water. No need to get involved with any shady dealings here or there. We We have this all under control. Over there's the door. It's right there, waiting for us. But no. I really look forward to actually making it back to the Arcane University, because there are things I want to make. I want to see what kind of crazy effects we can put on our dagger. What if we also have like a drain health for 1 second on target if we go for some sort of like instant... What if we make a dagger that does like a super powerful 1 second thing? But like needs recharging really quick. As long as it has soul trap on it, we should be good. Granted, if we come into a humanoid dungeon, then sooner or later it would run out. But we can like keep backup soul gems for in case of emergency. So I'm actually very, very positive about that. If I hold down the F key like that, I can hover around her, and then we don't get as much of a hoppy up and down head bob motion, which I like. Well, this is certainly one way to explore. Mouth of the Panther. Do we just... Let's go back on land now, I think. I love these boots, though. They're great. Really great. Over here's the ship that we explored. And en route. Ah, this is really our day, isn't it? It's been a good day for Marina, and I'm actually really pumped about having that mod as well. How about... Look at that nice axe he has, though. Doink. Poor guy. I don't know where Martin's at. He doesn't like it when I travel over water, so... Boink. Sorry about that. Dwarven battle axe. I like. Now we're trying to keep as much open space in our inventory as we possibly can. Now, if we want to make some gear that lets us carry more, we could potentially make an extra outfit that just has restore strength on it. Or not restore strength, sorry, fortify strength. Because fortifying your strength actually gives you more carrying space than a feather effect, most of the time. So if we had like an outfit that we could specifically equip when we wanted to carry a lot, I believe that would help my hoarding. Then again, we are going to start increasing strength soon, so maybe it won't be relevant for that much longer. We've been sticking to the yellow road these last few episodes, but this one we're really just going off-road and trying to make our way over to Wendelbek. It really sucks that I have the feather shoes at home, because they're just a straight-up boon to me. They're perfect. They're really what I want, but I could make my own shoes, though. Remember the clothing drawer we have at home? We can pull out clothes there and make them into awesome outfits. Like if I had a couple of black soul gems, I could probably make some sort of fortify strength boots that would outperform the feather shoes in no time, you know? And there are many different spell effects that I want to try out and mess around with and such, so I really want to get around to doing that. That is my hope. But that's what I really like about not fast traveling. You really appreciate the areas that you're in and the areas that you get to, and now the university is just like such a unique and mystical place where I can do all of these things, but to get back there I have to first complete different tasks, and you know, it's wonderful. We'll remove this because I can see Wendelbek right here. I believe this is one of the biggest Ayleid ruins in the game. I just saw on the wiki page that it has the highest number of Welkin stones out of any Ayleid ruin. And there's like 4 zones inside of it and several Varla stones and an Ayleid statue, so... Oh god. Oh, it's a Necrobore. He is... Oh, damn. This just got really dark. Here we can see a Necrobore. He is praying at the altar for dark things to happen. Maybe he was just really bored. What was that? Excuse me. Ah, Will-O-Wisp. Oh, wow. Okay, hey, I know what you're trying to do right here, and I don't really appreciate it, so please don't. Okay. Now, I think we just missed our chance to make a black soul gem. I believe you can make one when you see the certain shade. There's a certain shade that appears like every 8 days or so, where the altar will glow, and you can perform a certain action on the altar. Now, I believe last time that happened was Sun's Dusk, on the 28th, so we're just a day short, really. So if we wish to actually make some black soul gems, we're gonna have to wait a little bit. So we only really have one soul gem, this one, that we can turn into one, because this one we cannot use, this one we cannot use, and it already has a grand soul, so why use it even if we could? And sadly you can't turn a Sura star into, like, a star that can accept black souls. I think you can do that in Skyrim, which seems incredibly powerful. Maybe too powerful, I don't know. I never played Skyrim as much as I played Oblivion. Black Petty Soul Gem. So I think what we have to do is that we have to wait around. So I believe we have to wait until the 6th of next month or so. So I'm gonna just stand around here and wait around a little bit, and I'll get back to you when spicy things start happening. We're actually about to pass into a new month right now. After Sun's Dusk, we have Evening Star. And that also appears to be the night. Tonight is the night. So if we just get a little bit of a distance here, Martin seems to have caught up. He got himself a horse. Is that the Wayne and Priory horse? Of course it is. Did you go to Wayne and Priory to get the horse and then come back to me to get you to Wayne and Priory? I guess my horse just keeps following me. Well then. Let us open the altar. This is what necromancers do, so I don't know how I feel about this. Let's take this Grand Soul Gem, which is our only applicable Soul Gem. We will close it. And then... where is it? Soul Trap. Black Soul Gem, everybody. Hey, Martin. I'm in need of a soul. Okay, I would never. Well, there we go. No turning back from doing that. I wonder what happened if I put the boar inside the altar and cast Soul Trap. Oh, that would be something. Well, guys and girls, I know probably not a lot of action happened in this episode. It was more sort of a setup episode to Wendelbek, where we got back, I introduced a mod, we traveled a little bit, we sold off some stuff, but in the next one, oh boy, do we have an adventure ahead of us. But until that day comes, have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.